Hello and welcome back to episode 7 of our Rimworld playthrough. Thanks for the comments last time. It turns out solar panels are not going to be a strategy for us, and we'll keep these three, but we need to find other ways to maintain power for two reasons. Apparently, there's some spooky things that might happen that will reduce our ability to use light to generate power, and additionally, because we are so close to the polar ice caps, it just is not sunny during the winter at all. This is about as bright as it gets, which, zero solar energy. So, not going to use this. Additionally, I apologize for my ums. I do my best to not, but especially when I'm distracted and there's something happening in the game that I cannot explain and I feel frustrated, I try to fill the air with noises because that's just something that I do. I'm going to try to not do that. But speaking of filling the air with noises, I spilled coffee on my keyboard, and I have a new keyboard, well, temporary keyboard, and it has blue switches. It's a mechanical keyboard, so not ideal. Now, in terms of this friend as well, we need to lure and shoot and lure. There we go. Well shot, bear. Shoot the bear. So we're gonna keep blast. Oh, well, okay. I was a little worried. I will not lie. We need to get rid of the polar bear. Can we actually just shoot it? Just level up your shooting more. Oh, you're not really leveling up your shooting by doing this. Okay, that's fair. Okay, well, it's dead. You can't haul the bear, so maybe you'll finish that conduit. You will haul the bear. We can stop the research for now. We will get things under control. Beautiful. Now we have a bunch of meat. We have things to do inside, though. So while we are working on that, let's get the floor. We'll get some nice slate floor in here. We've been working on making slate blocks, so we have plenty of that. We also need to move this bookshelf. Click, click. Now, I think that's a good spot for it. And what we are going to do is make some furniture, make a little marble table, make a little wooden stool, and we'll have this as a nice little reading nook. I think that looks great. Perfect. So Bear's gonna work on that. We're working on additional meals. Edgar's just hanging out in this little antechamber. We need a meditation spot, so let's click one of those. We have a snow hare. Perfect. This is Edgar's dinner. I know there's some of you on the list. Honestly, I'm doing that because I'm not keeping a snow hare around to feed. I need to eat this at some point. And this is just a simple thing. No. You eat that. You don't get to eat the good food. No offense, Edgar. Also, you're fine. Eat that later. Perfect. Gold mining. That's useful. Make advanced components. Oh, look at that power coming in. That's exactly what we needed. We have 8,000 excess. Let's flick that switch. I know it's midnight, but we need to get these batteries going. You know what? This is too good of an opportunity. We need more batteries. We'll throw one in the freezer. It's not a great spot for a battery because they do produce heat. But it'll be okay for the winter. It's so freezing in here anyways. So let's just get another place we can store some power. We'll move this very shortly. We just need to make an actual room for batteries, very likely. Even, let's do, speaking of doing that rather, let's just do this. And we'll make this room be a battery room. We will run power conduits like so. because we need more flexibility if we're going to use wind. We definitely need more batteries, because there's going to be feast and famine, right? Like right now, we're losing quite a bit of power, but when the wind picks up, we can gain power with 3 wind turbines, even during the light. As long as we have enough backed up power, it will be totally fine. So Key's going to come out here, knock that out, and then we'll just put a hole here. Oh, Key apparently decided they didn't want to do that. All right. Edgar's dinner is going for a little walk, wandering around. Honestly, I don't love that Edgar's dinner is opening things up. So, just eat your dinner. Oh. I see. Hopefully that doesn't cause any mood debuffs. Your friend Metal died. That's going to go away. These are going to go away eventually. Yeah, we're fine. You eat dinner with Alina, creepily. Wait, well done. You ate the whole thing in a single bite. Aptly named, Edgar. Edgar's dinner. Perfect. We've moved this. I suppose we also want a light, a wall lamp. We also need additional steel. So we'll just get a little bit more of that in mind. Nice amount of bioferrite there. Let's knock this out. Perfect. Now this is indoors. And we will use this as a little battery storage area. I don't know if I should be putting spaces in between my batteries. I'm not typically like a battery pro at Rimworld. Why can't you? Oh. Why is this forbidden? Zone. Oh. Yeah, I got it. I got it. Key can do it. You're already working on it. Alright, how about you work on these ones, though? Oh, there is a group of imps. They will prepare for a while, and then attack. So there's an imp with a bow. Oh my goodness, they are good at shooting. So I do not want to let them shoot, because they will potentially be deadly. I don't have any armor. I don't even have head clothes. I could get one tapped. So what I need to do is prevent them from lighting my ghoul on fire too quickly. This is actually going to be really tricky. Okay, they're beginning their assault. Edgar, come on down. Bear, come on down. Let's take it slow. All right. All right. Nope. Let's get the fire out. Okay. Extinguish the fires. Everybody prioritize the fires. That was a sick dodge, I must say. I felt really good about that dodge. Had Bear just duck in inside. And now we have a bow. So who else? I guess Alina is... You're going to equip that short bow once you put the corpse in the pile. And congratulations, Edgar, you have additional dinner. Ambrosia. Nice. Ambrosia's addictive though, right? It's going to spoil. Soft rare fruit. Tastes wonderful. If eaten too often, it can generate a mild addiction. Well, that's fine. Who's our... Yes. Maybe Bear. Have a little ambrosia. Because that... Okay, that did satisfy your chemical want a little bit. Yeah, you're feeling great. Your recreation is fully satisfied. You're gonna have a nice little snooze. Perfect. Looks like our batteries are getting a lot of power overnight, which is fantastic. I think we could almost get another one in the mix here, but then we'll be okay for a little bit. So these are definitely filling up. What I'm curious is how many, like, quote unquote full batteries I would need to maintain. Oh, we're actually losing power without the light being on. So let's keep an eye on this. Oh, we actually have the wind picked up. Beautiful. Let's get these chunks out of here. Beautiful. Alina is working hard. Key is working hard. Everybody's working. Everybody's doing things. Base is being maintained. I'm satisfied. We have food. We have smoke leaf now. Well, not a lot. We also have the ability to... Oh, bear, come on. This is all for you, by the way. This smoke leaf is to feed your needs. He is a grumpy goose. Production... Crafting spot. Bills, add bills, make smoke leaf joints forever. We also have a little bit of cloth, so we could make a couple of toques, which is absolutely needed. So a toque needs how many? 20. So we could actually make our 3 toques, which is fantastic. Who is our crafter again? It is Key. Key. I'm actually going to get you to come in here. Prioritize making one of these bad boys. And because you're in such a grumpy mood, let's just have a little break. Have a sit, relax, slow down a little. And now that you're properly recreation fulfilled, let's oh, look at another Edgar's dinner. We will make a few toques, and we have a normal toque. And pretty soon, everyone will have headgear required. Look at bears looking awesome. Beautiful. Toques are done. Now let's take a look at this. In terms of your gear, -37 is comfortable. So you're almost comfortable out here. Which is fantastic. You're totally comfortable in here. And we have cargo pods. Oh, look at that. Berries. We can go grab those berries. How fortuitous. Thank you. Thank you, Cassandra. We have research happening. We have more research happening. Just a different kind of research. Things are looking rather well. We do need to get this heated. And then we would actually grow some nutrifungus. Although, it's a low priority. I'm already just maintaining power. If anything, I might need to even turn the sun lamp off a little bit. I think we have, let's see, it's the 8th. We have 3-ish days worth of food. 3 and change days. There's a mega sloth. We could hunt that. That's a lot of meat, but it's also dangerous. I don't want my colonists to die. I've had experiences hunting dangerous creatures, and it is desperate. And I don't think we're quite desperate, because we are definitely capable of producing more food in the next couple of days, at least a few more meals worth. Power is absolutely something that we're worried about. Although with a little bit more wind like that, all of a sudden we are absolutely juicing these batteries. Oh, we have a major break risk. Key is once again feeling rough. So I think we're just going to keep Okay, I was gonna say let's keep Key well medicated, but we already have a tolerance. Okay. You're chasing down Bear, trying to insult Bear. Key, come back here. I'm trying to be mean to you. That was hilarious. You were insulted one time. You have a chemical hunger. You have catharsis. You were insulted back, which sucks. And unfortunately, the wind has died down. We need to designate the power toggles. This was always the concern. Is once we do run out of wind, we are barely producing enough power to maintain what we're doing. No, this is absolutely what we can't have. Oh, we don't have enough wood. I should be keeping an emergency campfire in here because this is what we cannot have. Yeah, these are all dying. So what we will do is just harvest all of these. Whoops. Prioritize harvesting everything. Get as much as we can, and just replant. So we did get a few more days. Those berries also kind of saved us. I think this will take us out of winter, which means we will start getting solar again. We have plenty of food. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to cancel building the campfire. What I really should do, though, is have a campfire blueprint here. Maybe have a shelf with like 20 wood forbidden. Something like that. Just so that, you know, in an emergency, we could quickly just build a campfire in here and maintain our greenhouse so it doesn't all just instantly die. So we lost a lot of resources there. We were able to salvage it, though. And I think, all in all, things are going well. Oh my goodness, though. Holy management. I mean, that is the game, though. I love it so much. Spinning plates, keeping them all in balance. And being so cold in the winter definitely sort of shifts our priorities. I was initially trying to avoid just making like a mega complex, but the heat is absolutely destroying us. I think in the springtime, though, we could even just knock out these walls again, open it back up, and then reorganize. In theory, we could look at building a we could open this up. We could look at making this, having a barracks or like a hospital that could become like a temporary winter place. We can reorganize this, but a lot of that sort of rebuilding and reorganizing of the base can happen easily in the springtime when there are less threats of, you know, hypothermia, and also just more power, and also just less need for power. Also, this room is ridiculous. It needs so much heating. I think it might be better to split it up into a couple of rooms. We could look at even just like carving down a path here and having this side be the laboratory, this side be a research area. So we'll move some furniture around. This was absolutely our initial takeout, or, you know, build based on the terrain scenario. So not super intentional with how we built there. And then this is our temporary measure that we now need to sort of accommodate if we want to wall it off and keep it defended, which we probably will. want to do, that is. Because this could easily be sorted. But I don't think... I can build down here. So, I think what I will do is... Yeah, build down here. Unfortunately, I won't be able to maintain this double wide hall because I need to go over one more. But I could have a, you know, kick it over just a little bit. It's okay. We're building organically, thinking about the future. That is important. Now, clean up. Lots of food. 9th of December. Or December. What else could we be doing with some resources? I feel like we could... Let's add some bills for clothing. So let's add some shelving, first of all, I think. Let's go structures, or furniture, rather. Let's make a clothing shelf. But where do I want to put this? I suppose here is as good as any. And we're going to call this clothing. And what we're going to do is this is just going to be for pants. Not kids' pants, just regular pants. Sorry, what kind of shirts do I want to make? Do I just want to make t-shirts? What's the difference between a button down? So a button down is 4.7 against cold, and a t-shirt is 4. Okay, so button downs are going to be slightly better. So obviously they take slightly more material, and that's fine. So we're going to do until you have 1. The details are we're going to take 2 stockpiles. Nope. Take 2 bet, sure. We're going to look in. Oh, you know what? I think it's because I haven't actually finished this yet. So what we'll do is we're gonna get key. Just knock. Oh, you know, we probably should have bear. Wait a second. Steel shelf. No. We want a marble shelf. What a misclick. Bear. Prioritize, please. Once again, we're going to call this clothing. And we are going to pants. And oops. Sorry, button down, not long sleeves. Button down shirt. And here's something else we're going to do. We're going to say you're not allowed to put anything nothing poor, and nothing that is below, let's say, 70. Perfect. And then we're going to make these. We're going to look in stockpiles, look in groups, look in clothing, and we're going to take 2 clothing. Perfect. And then we're going to do the same with pants. And we're going to details, take 2 groups clothing until you have 1. And we're going to look into groups clothing. All right. So that was tedious, but this is going to be awesome. So this shelf will always have a pair of pants, and it will always have a button-down shirt. And we could also do the same with the parkas and the toques. And then just that way, if our clothes ever get tattered, we always have a fresh set of clothes kicking around that we can use. We also need to get rid of these clothes eventually. But I think these are actually fine. They're good enough for someone to use. They're the, plain white cloth clothes that we started with. And now, so that was that bear? You now have, you have the Mega Sloth wool pants. Key is feeling pretty good about their clothes. Bearskin button-down shirt. Look at that. Actually has some armor resistance. Quest warfare for profit. Interesting. A freeholder is making a request. 3 groups of Yatakin. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of Yatakin. 4 drifters. 2 similar size will follow soon after. That is too many. I don't think I could take on that many. We are getting into a situation where we don't really have many combatants, but our wealth and prosperity is increasing. And we need to worry about how we're going to defend ourselves. But I think that's going to be a problem for the future. Because right now, I think we're going to call this an episode. I think we did really well for ourselves. We defended against a bear. We killed an imp. We dodged some fire. We did some flooring. We got our power situation under control. We could potentially look at turning the power back on in our food area. We have plenty of food. Edgar is well fed. We have another snack available. We have another backup snack available. Plenty of food for our colonists, and things are going great. So as always, thank you for watching. I do appreciate all the thumbs up and the comments. Any bit that can boost the engagement with the algorithm and have more people come in and check it out, anything to support the channel is great. I can use those proceeds from any minor revenue I get to replace my keyboard, which is going to be hilarious and awesome. So thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.